Yeah. Well, what do you know about that? Turn the phone off. Why not? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's start the morning off with some music. All right. Guy, give me a second here. Hi, my name is Pauly D. Welcome to Rockin' Family. I am on YouTube right now. I'm running it through also the radio station. So why don't we kick it off with a little music of a band I play with for 30 years, Ritual. While you're waiting. You're saying play it, just on the backing tracks, and people get in here. I watch the whole feed, you'll find about Hell Yeah Radio, and why I've been sick for 2 years. It'll probably be your families, your friends, your kids. All right. How you doing, everybody out there on YouTube land? My name is Pauly D, and I'm the voice behind Hell Yeah Radio. I'll give you the updates. I'm going to give you the updates on Hell Yeah Radio. I figure I combine this into 2 segments. The 2 segments is about Hell Radio, the future of Hell Radio, and what is Hell Yeah Radio about. All right. Right now, I'm reading over Stern. The totals are going up fast, quick, and accurate. I don't think I'm all that. The platinum albums you see behind me, I played with that band, Ritual. Okay. For years, I played with Billy Farley. He was the creator, 30 years of Ritual, on and off of Billy. The guy had made a lie-up about me on Facebook. But with Ritual, I was there. All right. If you look at the back of the credits on the albums, Joey Procopio was my brother-in-law. He played bass. Pauly D leads rhythm, MIDI, 12th string. All right. MIDI was the drum machine. Now, the people that are glued to this feed, they're going to get a little information you might want to hear that you don't know about, and you might not want to hear about it. All right. Well, we'll get to that. Hell Yeah Radio, I created. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. All right. I was involved with the music business for years. I used to work for a place called FFC where I started. I'm the owner of 3 businesses, former owner of it. The Ultimate Case Company, Cases Unlimited, and the Ultimate Case Corp. I've worked over 20,000 stages in my life. All right. Now, with working the 20,000 stages, I got to hang out with the stars and know them as personal friends. So, upcoming with Hell Yeah Radio is going to be the best things of interviews you ever heard. I got Bonfire coming in, Miss Crazy. I already put the shout out for Lydia Chris. I wish Bowie and Lou Reed, friends of mine, were on here. They would be on here in a second. Dave the Snake from Skid Row, reaching out to him. Jackal, Hammer Down Hard. Some of the bands I haven't worked with, but they know my work. All right. I was a flight case maker for custom work for the Stars for Doom. All right. So, what did I do? I took 4 people in the New York area on a radio station called NEW and K-Rock. I took a twist of Stern. I also took Carol Miller, Get the Lead Out, Scott Muni, who was very much into the Beatles and the knowledge of music. On top of that, I also put Alison Steele, The Nightbird, all right, for the interviews. Hell yeah, radio is the place you want to be. I took radio back to the way it was. Today, radio sucks 100%. All the good music has gone. See, I live on the older stuff. These days, bands can't even get a full hit on a full album because there's no more albums. YouTube has taken it over 100%. Now, I don't do this for notoriety. I don't do this for I'm all that in a bag of chips and shit. Platinum albums were given to me by, these three were given to me by a band called Live. I got 15 albums and 98 credits on albums. Endorsements, some of them were Anthrax, Foreigner, Greg Howe. Okay. I got to work with legends. I got to work with the best. So I don't need no explanation what I'm about. All right. One of the flight cases are behind. I made one flight case for myself. That's what a flight case is. All right. It's the stuff to carry the touring gear. I was a designer. I've designed stuff from Mariah Carey's makeup table, which was a piece of artwork. Just give me a second here. All right. Now, credibility is everything, but these days, I hate to say, they got brainwashed by social media. They don't repost. You put videos up on YouTube, they don't even watch them, as far as I'm concerned. Hell yeah, radio, I brought to a place where you can get notoriety. I give shout outs. I got a great family that backs me 100%. All right. I could change my voice in a heartbeat. Hey, this is Pauly with Hell Yeah Radio. We're going to rock the best with the rest. This is a rocking station of the worldwide rocking nation. Okay, I get funny on there, and being funny, that's what it is. There's too much drama in the world, okay? And with drama in the world, Hell Yeah Radio brings happiness. Now we got happiness. We got the greatest radio station. I play the best mix. I brought MTV. Video equals the radio star. All right. I brought it back to where it was, like Eddie Money would say. I want to go back. Yeah, I could go back to years of 1973 to 82 of the best years of music, a Kiss, the Cars, and all that. To the Bee Gees. Zeppelin. Okay. Working 20,000 stages, I met a lot of people. So most of the majority of bands that I play on there, I work with and got to know. David Bowie was a very good friend of mine, as much as B.B. King, Lou Reed, etc. When I got sick in 2017, and now we're going to get to what's wrong with me. I was loading the cases for Hamilton, the drum cases, and it collapsed. I was in a coma. And I'm going to make this very short for you people because you're going to want to know what's going on. After I came out of the coma, I was feeling good. Then I wasn't a month and a half later. All right. Hey, Jane. Good to see you, honey. I went to a coma. I learned to walk and talk again. But there was a problem. A month and a half later, didn't feel so great, man. Right. With it not feeling so great, I started getting testing done. Blood testing. Blood test came out great, man. Ultrasound came out great. But there was one thing that didn't. Going to the urologist, Michael Saccone on North Ave. When Michael gave me a prostate exam, and he said, Paul, you got kidney cancer. See, they knew I had kidney cancer back in 2017 when I hit the ground. They wanted to do a biopsy on it. They never did. So with that, I blew it off and went back to work. So I started getting the test done while I was doing that. So when Michael Saccone told me that, now here's where the kicker comes in, kid. And I'm going to, if you give me a second here, I'm going to highlight it. Michael Saccone told me they had to pinpoint the cancer, which I don't have cancer anymore. All right. They removed my kidney. I only have one kidney. They removed it from the front with robotics. They take your kidney out in a matter of 1 hour. Okay. And thank you, Jane. I just read that. They took my kidney out in 1 hour, but there was a problem. That was March 7th. From December 22nd, when I got that shot, I was very sick. It was a PT scan / CT scan, contrast, non-contrast. Non-contrast is where they shove you in a machine and they don't inject you with the dyes. All right. They pull me out, they turned it on. I've had these tests before, 100 times over. This time I got a bad kidney, and that's where the story comes in. Now I'm going to put a link up here, and I want you people to really pay attention. And if you're smart, you'll make this go viral right across the world, the United States. Because I think you all got blindsided with social media that you're so worried about the next post and being some superstar out there. I was a legend in my own time doing cases. I never thought that. I just love building. Considering I had 98 credits on albums and 15 platinums. That stuff to me is all materialistic stuff. It's just saying, thanks, Paul, for getting the tours out. Remember, I was a former owner of the Ultimate Case Company, Cases Unlimited, and the Ultimate Case Corp. I also owned a cleaning service for BKB Studios for Whitney Houston. All right. I've done a lot. I've shut down Napster in my time. I informed Lars. I'm also giving a shout out to Bon Jovi, Metallica, Anthrax, Charlie Benante, Scott and them. Scott and them were endorsing my company as much as Bon Jovi. Hugh McDonald. Okay. I'd like Brett Michaels to review this. What happened to me when they gave me that contrast shot? I didn't feel right. The heat flowed down my body real fast. All right. The metallic taste was so strong. Stronger than it ever was. I've had these tests. But this time there's a problem, kids. I had a bad kidney. Okay. Contrast is IV injected it to you. What is contrast? It's called gadolinium. What is gadolinium? Gadolinium comes out of the ground. Okay, it has 39 metals in it. It's highly toxic. They have to tone down the radiation to bring it into a lab. Basically, gadolinium is mercury. So when they put it in me and when traveling through my body, until it got to my kidney. When it got to my kidney didn't filter out the radiation, the mercury, and all that. Some people can be so lucky. I was lucky for years. I've had this done. So once it got to my kidney, it goes through your body as toxic-free gadolinium. All right. Now, with toxic-free gadolinium, it ain't so toxic-free. It's highly deadly. So as it gets bounced off a bad kidney and don't get filtered out, it starts traveling through your body. The gadolinium, the cholates, it's called, on a gadolinium breaks off. It starts getting stored in all your tissues of every part of your body. It also goes to your brain. Now, there's a guy out there that made so much fun of me. Never had my kidney out. But there was one problem. When all this happened, it was only a matter from December 22nd to January 7th of 18 fatigue hit in. By the 10th, I couldn't strike the key or type. Now, that's not really far to move up to tell you people that by the 15th of January, I could hardly walk. It looked like I had muscular sclerosis versus Parkinson's and Tourette's. I used to have to sit on my hands to control my head movements to a point where I couldn't hide it no more. Now, by the 24th, a thing I did that I loved all my life for 33 years, flight case making. My business went down in 2011 with 9/11 flight cases, but I stuck with it all my life. I love music. I love what I was doing. I can never work again. There's another problem. I can hardly walk. I'm lucky if I can make it down the hallway. Now, once this goes into all your tissue cells, this is the bad part of the show, kids. There's no cure. See, I did my research. I warned people about a year ago, but no one ever went to my videos. No one commented. Right? Because, see, if you get in an accident tonight, they got to give you contrast and you got kidney disease. You got kidney cancer and your kidneys aren't functioning right. See, the more and more the gadolinium stays in you, the toxic-free gadolinium, which is deadly, it causes death. There's no cure. So I made a big decision to put about the radio station. I tell you, hell yeah, radio. I appreciate all the support there. I appreciate the support of Jane in here right now. I think you should all be commenting. There's a video I just hit up there. All right. It's about gadolinium, how it goes through your body. Now, that machine you go into, the MRI, right? Let's start canning out some stuff, kids. See, Chuck Norris, his wife, MRIs with contrast. It's not the scan, it's the contrast. Anything contrast-based. God forbid your kids or something get in an accident. They got a bad kidney. It's going to happen to them. They can't get it out of you. You basically die. I have a great attitude. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of nothing, really. I really have a good time. The radiation also changes the color of my hair. If you look at my other videos, it'll go light, dark, red, tint, whatever. It'll be a different color tomorrow. Let's put it this way, man. We all watch Superman, right? Why don't you throw a piece of kryptonite at Superman or throw it at me? It'll kill you. You're talking about 39 types of metal that a man pulled out of the ground that was so highly radioactive. Now, I got to ask you something, man. Now, some people are getting on a feed. I would like you to throw in some comments there like Jane is doing. That would be great. You know, you can't blow this off. What did man do? Hey, Seth, what's up, buddy? See, Seth knows about it because he watched that video. See, I went in and I started doing my research. I knew about this a year ago, and I didn't even watch a video about filtration of the kidneys, how it'll filter out the mercury and shit. But if it didn't, you're on a death trip. No one who wants to believe this, man, when they didn't put it up, it was a cover-up. I got the FDA tapes. I can throw that up there if you want me right now. I'm good at this. All right, let's see if I can swing this. All right, let's see. I'm going to try something here. No, I can't do that right now. On this page, you'll look at the FDA tapes. The FDA tapes were the tapes where people were crying out in 17 when Chuck Norris said MRIs with contrast with his wife. He messed up. They messed up. They should have said all scans. So they were just pinning on everybody that had MRIs lawsuit. This ain't about a lawsuit. To me, money don't mean shit to me. It's about getting help, awareness. Now, I went to a friend of mine. I played in a band called Ritual, man. And I'm going to leave the name out of this. First of all, I had to rewind a tape with this shit. Why did I get so sick? I was fine. If I didn't get the contrast, it would have took my kidney out. I would have been back to work. I can't work no more. And I talked to a guy down radiology down in Newark, man, and imaging. I want you to listen to me what he said. What I just told you about it, for one, there's no cure. He said to me, Paul, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, whoa, cuz, what are you talking about? We were mid-conversation here. Now, this is a drummer of a band that I know. Then he also said, I didn't hear a word you said. Now, you can't find out this stuff, what goes on with it, because it don't come from a blood test. I started doing research. Go on your Facebook pages and see if I'm bullshitting you. Go living with gadolinium. Type it in a search. MRIs with contrast. You'll find hundreds of people are dying in there, and I've talked to 4 of the girls. One of the girls that's so sick that are dying, she donated to me. And the saddest part about this thing, you know, if anyone gets off this feed, I feel sad for them. Because if you get it, you'll be crying like a little bitch. You wouldn't be able to stand the pain. Your hips getting cracked out. I feel like acid got thrown over my body. It's in every one of my tissues and in my brain. So the ones that leave here, I feel sorry for you that I just dropped the bomb of God on you and warned you. But maybe you had too much to do, like leave here and post on Facebook some moron thing. And this wasn't so important to save your family and your friends. That's sad in America. Bowie wrote the song, This Is Not America. Where's the love? I've been questioning myself when I get sick. I found the love. I created monsters on Facebook. Someone had this is not so real. And my Twitter and Instagram, and if you want to come up against me on the net, you ain't that smart on a computer. I am the fastest, the quickest, and the smartest. I'll break a firewall. Someone took time to write thousands of lines of a program to block me out in the feed on Facebook. The post disappeared. I had 26 posts up, not one thumbs up, not one comment. Now, we got a problem here, kids, Jane. And I seen what you posted up there. It's not being shared, Jane. Not at all. 1 or 2 people. Someone's blocking me out of the feed, Jane. Hey, big brother. You're not that smart. What is this, the cover up? What is this, population control? How many of your parents and stuff might have had cancer? See, with cancer, you get cancer and they give you these drugs. It's only about 3% success rate. The pain that goes through my body, I can control it. Don't bother me. See, I created this greatest place, a gift from God, man, and that's my views. The road to recovery. You can't shake me, make me, or break me. If you were dealing with the pain I'm dealing with right now, you would crumble like a stone and cry like a little bitch. 100%. Now I got to ask you a question, Jane. I have all my settings right on YouTube. The FDA tapes I got up there, you can't comment on them. And I got it that you can. Now, Facebook made me disappear. Why? Because I was telling you people the truth? Because I told you? Because God forbid I don't have a doctor's degree as much for road recovery. I've cured people with depression, anxiety. I've gotten people out of wheelchairs, off of walkers' canes, corrected their blood sugar. But the most amazing story in road to recovery was Patricia Lewis. She had holes drilled in her head. She stuttered. She called me 2 days later. I didn't even know who that girl was. They took down, Facebook took down the biggest gift from God. I have the cure for anxiety and depression. And people didn't utilize it. Because I'll tell you the way it is. If you want me to run my mouth and stay focused, I'll run my mouth about the gasoline and everything. If you keep up with me and do that and stay focused, try to do it. I don't think you can. I'll even run it faster. You call me in the road recovery a gift from God. I don't think it is. I think God gave me the gift to come and warn you all. Now, they're my views on religion, so I'm not jamming religion down your throat. People need to wake up and smell the coffee. I created the greatest family on Facebook of the SSD people. It's a shame how probably no one will come to this video and watch it. So I'm telling you, you got a bad kidney. This is also, what is fibromyalgia? The unknown pain. Think back, kids, 1988, there was no fibromyalgia. This goes with the flu shot and all that crap. Man will destroy man. They create it. Now, let's get to the MRI machine and CT scan machines and stuff like that. Paul got a little inquisitive because, let me tell you something, I love my father. My old man, he invented the radio control car in about 1959. I'm good with electronics, and I like to sort of see what's under the hood of a car. Well, that machine is a big electromagnet with thousands of feet of copper wire to keep it on. And they tell you not to go into the room with metal. That means stents, bracelets, chains. Because I'll tell you right now, if you go in that room, that machine don't get turned off. So if you go in there with metal on when it's not even doing a test, you'll go across that room and stick to that machine. You'll fly across that room like the Flying Nun. That machine got more pull, centrifugal force to the moon, to the earth. So I've come here to warn you guys 100%. Now, what's going up tomorrow? I have a crew of Jane would do it for me. Zeph, Vice President of Hell Yeah Radio. My friend Michael, Motorcycle. I have a crew of 100. A fundraiser page is going up. I didn't want to do this again. Now, you can donate to animal pages and stuff like that, or you can donate to all these things that Facebook puts up. Donate for your birthday. I like to know where all that friggin' money goes. When you're actually donating to the Cancer Foundation, when they're shooting people up with the Contras, they're actually helping people die. There was a girl I found on Facebook, 17 years old. Her mom's crying out. Now, if you would have seen a video of this girl, 17, she looked like she had what I had. Parkinson's versus MS. Well, I got cleared. This is the other problem. See, I was trying to figure this out for months. All right, what was going on? And I feel bad for the guy in Arkansas who made fun of me. When this gets out there, I would move out of the United States and hide. Making a big lie how I was a crack addict, this and that. Child pedophile. Didn't ever had cancer. My fundraisers were fraud. Well, they weren't. Now, I went to an SSD doctor when I was getting my SSD. And he spent 3 hours with me, this SSD doctor. Now, why did he spend 3 hours with me? I asked him after 3 hours, what's wrong with me? He said, Paul, you might have Parkinson's. Now, I never said in not one of my videos I had full-blown Parkinson's like this guy in Arkansas said. I never said I had full-blown MS. I said I was getting checked for it. And let's get this, we'll bring it back a little. I had cancer. They removed my kidney. Now I can take a half a piss. Like the Jane, I was going to make you laugh there. All right. Now, yes, it gets on all your tissues of your brain too, Jane. Now, I figured Jane is dealing with the problem as much as Steph. You know, there's no such thing. Panic attacks. There was no such thing as panic attacks also before 88. All right. Strange, the pill-popping world. Zantac. Take Zantac, that causes cancer. So, I took the initiative of I had to get the tests for Parkinson's. Now, I walked into the Livingston up at ambulatory care. And as I sat there, the guy said to me, I did research before I went up there. I knew how dangerous the test is. They said, Paul, this is a dangerous test. I'm also allergic to shellfish. They should have never gave me these tests. That's iodine. Now, remember, I'm going to refresh everybody's memory. This isn't when you drink it. This is when you get IV injected with contrast, okay, from a scan. And like I said, it's not an MRI scan. It's not a CT scan. It's not it's all scans. So God forbid I'm blowing up America right now because I ain't afraid of it, man. Some people can't take it. There's no cure. I'm slowly dying. And I'm happy with it. I can take it. You don't see me crying the blues. Like I said, most people crumble. So they gave me that test, man. The test is a plate. I have something to show you. We're going to use this for a change. Plate goes about 1/4 inch to your head. It goes. But there was one problem, man. When I had my MS test, I asked them, was there a test for Parkinson's? They said no. There was. They shipped it in about 8 months ago from Chicago. Came in a metal box. Now, I asked the urologist. I asked your urologist 100%. Now, is this going to bring me back to ground zero again? He said no. Well, let me tell you something. They stuck that in my arm. And with it in my arm, they shot that shit into me for 2 minutes. All right. Now, with that 2 minutes, I got very sick. Let's put it, the FDA, I got the emails from the FDA on the first one. All right. The second one got reported. No one in that hospital has ever got sick on that contrast shot. And the guy told me this is a very dangerous test. And I said, I know. Now we got another problem. I didn't count my wishes. I asked God for a little help, which he did help me in a way. My hands don't move so good these days. I can focus it for about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes, straighten it out. Now with that, I got home after I got sick from being injected with me. The shakes started coming on again, but there was a problem. This time it went to full-blown fatigue. Now, God forbid people hear me on the radio. Oh, Paul's all right. He sounds great. No, Paul ain't great. I can make myself sound great. I can look great right now, man. You want to see an illusion? Hey, man, this is Pauly with Hell Yeah Radio. This is Rocket Station of the Worldwide Nation. See, the problem with you can't do that. You can't flip the switch. Nothing bothers me, and I can bypass the pain. See, I'm the type of guy that'll crawl through the sand and drink the sand to get to the water. And if there's a wall in front of me, like Kansas would say in the song, The Wall, I'll find a way to get over it, under it, through it, around it. I'm a survivor. You can't kick me down. You can't shake me, make me, or break me. I've had 25,000 hateful comments on my fundraiser page for my cancer, the contrast, and keeping survival. So when I got home, fatigue, sit down, I can sit here. And also with contrast, it makes your skin, tightening of the skin on each side of my ass, it's like elephant skin. Now I had the lawyers call me. See, I took it a step after all this shit's happening. Who would I call, man? You call 50 lawyers. They don't handle it. It's all on the web, man. We handle contrast. Call 50 lawyers up. They turn me down. One's calling me this week, Aaron Brockovich. How many of you have watched the Aaron Brockovich story? Where all the stuff was in the water and they poisoned people? All right. Another law firm called me today. So I got the law firm. I'm putting up a fundraiser page. And I talked to Metal Mike. It's going to be for $1,000. That's going to cover all my transportation to New York City. The only thing I can do for you guys is get the test. There's 2 tests. The Mayo Clinic's covering it up for 1. Gets sent out. It's going to tell you how much and how high the metals are in my system. 2, how many of the 39 are in there. Don't worry, Jane. The lawyers got my back. They finally called me back. You know me. You know what? I want someone to come up on the streets in Newark and really, like, say something to me. Because I might crack you in the jaw. Just for kicks. God forbid me. I don't want to hurt you. I might break your jaw. Now, I'm pretty good, Jane, for 117 pounds. Yeah, cool. I like Jane. Jane's very sick. Prayers up to her and the things she's going through. I would be glad, and this is the biggest awareness, but you know what? I want you guys to share this video. 2 fundraisers are going up since Facebook had made me disappear. All right. If you're on Facebook, get it out there. On your Facebook pages, put it on your Facebook page and put it, Pauly D. Facebook made him disappear. All right. I showed him everything from my driver's license. They made me disappear. As of them getting into my thing, when I stopped who was writing the program in, that's when I disappeared. God forbid. It was all in black and white, and I got all backed up. See, I'm not the stupid motherfucker. If you're going to come after me, see, I made sure 80 different people, and it's got sent in 80 different direction flash drives. See, I'm a little bit smarter than the average bear. I don't think you're going to find the 80 people that have all the info of my whole computer. See, you can't run and hide and make this shit disappear. Because I was way too smart. I've been teching from DOS up to now. And Paul got a little bit way smarter on the computer. See, I created this place called Metal Forever 2 months before I got sick because I heard the voice, create the family, Paul, you're going to need them. There's a family of Metal Forever. And the people, the invite, I said, join my rockin' family. Well, my family is the SSD and the SSI people. Them guys and my family, they'll donate. God forbid the rich donate to this. They'll donate for bullshit causes. And I'm giving you answers to save your life. Now, and that's not a good reason to donate because you didn't know about this shit. The truth is kept secret, swept under the rug. You'll never know truth. You'll never know the drug they injected you with. And I just gave you the answers. So I would think when you're having a cup of coffee tomorrow, man, why you should throw $20 to the donations. It took Chuck Norris's wife, $2 million. Insurance ain't covering the tests, my transportation, all that shit. See, when you donate, it comes from the goddamn heart. So I was questioning myself like the Black Eyed Peas says, where is the love? So many people are so much into themselves. This ain't no conspiracy theory. I just told you the truth. See, I was born to do one thing. And like I said, religion is my views with God. I don't lie. I tell the truth. I don't twist it. I create things that are unbelievable. On Facebook, I've created it. I turned Facebook into video equals radio. With a show called The Kick It Show. I did it from 4 in the morning to 8 every night. I give shout outs. It's been never done. So if you want to come up against me, Pauly D, you mess with the wrong person in Newark. Try this. If you like to call me and go up against me, dial the number. Feel froggy. Just do it during the day so you don't wake my ass up. 973-991-0584. If you can run your mouth as fast as me and think as fast as me, I don't think you will. I'll give you any answer you want, world, but I'm not going to give you how you're going to die because God forbid. Now, the people that went against me, isn't it strange, man? 4 people ridicule my cancer, my fundraiser pages. 4 of them are dead from unknown causes because I told them God's going to strike you down. Strange. Now, you think I'm kidding with it? Try me on it. See, the hateful people and the evil people got evil in their hearts. I never hated them people, even the guy in Arkansas. I'm disappointed with him. Now he's got to get out of the lie. The lie's on the table. There's no cure. I'm slowly fading out. I know a lot of friends too. I did call the cops out in Arkansas and said, you better give this guy a message of love that the lie he made up. It's not just one, it's thousands. I got about 50,000 people behind me between Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They know the whole story. Create an illusion. That man's a nobody. He's not a radio announcer, never been in the business. Here. I don't have to do none of this shit. I got nothing to prove. See, the funniest thing, man, you know what? I work with a band called Live, and I can't wait to see these guys again. See, it's a strange thing. See, if I bought this album off of eBay, why does it have my ex-wife's name on it and my name? It would have just had the band. These were albums that were given to me, and the posters on my wall, the ones with Doro up there, that's signed by Doro. Them posters were given to me by the bands. I got enough memorabilia to choke a cow, and to tell you the truth, it was just saying thanks. But even doing the case business, it got me one thing. I got the lifelong dream. Man, watch what you wish for in life. Cases gave me cancer. The lacquer thinners, the glues, the solvents. And now I'm facing another thing in my life. Contrast. Gadolinium poisoning. Mercury. So when a fundraiser goes up, once you guys, instead of, and I know Jane will do it. Jane will work all day for me, man. So will Steph if I ask them. See, I don't say, how high can you jump, Jane? Jane does it from her heart. Because she went to a place called Hell Yeah Radio, and I opened my family open arms to her. And that's the most comfortablest place you could be with real prayers and people that care. To have a caring heart, that's one of the hardest things. Not just to stop there and say, oh, I'll open a radio station. If you can outdo me on a radio, let me tell you something about this radio station. You put on your phones, it pumps out the best volume out there. And to tell you the truth, no mixers. Someone calls in, I don't bring it through Skype. I bring it through the speaker on my phone. See, I love old school. See, when being Billy from Ritual, he used to record, we dumped it down to tape. We recorded Ritual in 8x10 room. Now it's actually 8x8. And put out the best recordings. Let the Metal plays an Icon song. I didn't record that song. It was before I just got in with Billy. Through the 2000s, I put out the best intros that I made Motley Crue and Iron Maiden look like a pussy party. You get that right, James. That's your home. You know, if anyone ever bothers you, Steph, you get bothered in there. See, most people come in there and they think they got big mouths, man. In Hell Yeah Radio. All I got to hear is someone picking on some handicapped person in there. You want to come to my house? Would you like to give me your address? See, I like coffee, man. Because by the time you get to my door and knock on my fucking door, I'll crack you in the head with the pot of coffee. I'll make sure I have my cup poured first so I don't lose it. I hate making coffee again. I ain't afraid of shit. I gave it a warning. Wake up, America. Start spreading this video around. I'll put out one more that's more cleaner. Hell yeah, radio is the place to be. It's going right up the map. I created it 5 months ago. Right now, there's 42,000 listenings going up. Bonfire, some serious bands. I talked to Marco Mendoza from Whitesnake. He'll be on there, trust me. So I'm giving a shout out to Kiss, Motley Crue, Cinderella, Striper, Guns N' Roses. Watch this. You guys know me from the Ultimate Case, Cases Unlimited. One time or another, I did your repairs for your cases. I was very good with SIR Studios on 52nd Street, 25th. I knew Michael Johnson. As much as Firehouse Productions, BML Lighting, and all the studios in New York. My name is Pauly D. I'll tell you one thing. Let me try to pull one thing up if I can grab it. All right. I'm going to give you directions for Hell Yeah Radio. If you have a, I bet you never in your life seen someone do it like this. See, I'm running right now, I'm running 50 screens on one computer. I should have lit up 2 or 3 or 4. All right, so there. Let's get that. Oh, man, I got to break this down. You know what? I hate when you got to break shit down. Okay, so I'm going to break it into I got to break into 2 things here. All right, let me see if this will work. No, I got to break it down even smaller. God, man, 200 characters. What the hell is that shit? Break bread and get up in that shit. All right. Here, we're going to do this separately, right? I'll do it very simply. Okay, watch this, kids. All right, right there it says, if you need the app for Hell Yeah Radio, all right? Now, I'll put the app. If you're using a Apple phone, all right? You'll use this app. That's next. And there you go. You download that app that I just gave you for MIXLR. All right. Now with that, the second part of it, part 2, is not the hell yeah I'm going to put up. You're going to make up a username and an email. All right. All right. So we got that out of the way, right? Now, on top of all this shit, we got to get you into the link of Hell Yeah Radio. Okay. Hold on one second. Now, I hope you know this is going right across the radio. I turned Hell Yeah Radio this morning into talk radio. Hey, Jane, dig this shit. I can multitask. Jane's a trip, man. You know what? You want to meet a girl with a lot of balls, meet Jane. I met her in the weirdest way. So, there's your links. So you got it right there to get on Hell Yeah Radio. And you can follow me, all right? You can follow me 100%, okay? Follow me what's going on. I'll come in here a better time another time. I'm doing one more clean feed today on what's going on. I want everybody to start taking a day of their time. Go through your emails, your pages. The fundraiser goes up. We're going to work as a family. Share this so I have transportation to get to New York. There's a lot of big organizations. I'll tag Brett Michaels, Bon Jovi. I'll call Soup Kitchen. I got the emails. Once they find Bon Jovi, he knows I'm sick. He'll come to the plate. I'm also going to get Bruce Springsteen. I know Bruce. And with Bon Jovi, I know you, McDonald, David. I'll get out to Richie Sambora, GNR, Cinderella, Striper, Metallica, Anthrax, Megadeth, Slayer. I guess we're really going to find out who I know in the business. As a production companies, Doc McGee, Kiss, they'll come to the plate if they know their lives are in jeopardy, that they can die a lot faster. If they get the contrast shot, they got a bad kidney with all the partying they did. They could die too. So I hope this helped you 100%. And Jane, thank you. Thank you, Steph. See, Steph was the first one that shares my shit every day. The problem is, it's not about one post. That don't get around. You tag everyone on your YouTube, your Facebook page, and you start sharing it. One post don't do it. It's to make it go viral. So I'm going to do one more tomorrow, and that's the one you're going to share. Let's see tomorrow how many people are going to come to this one and listen to about reality, about gadolinium poison, which is mercury that gets into your tissues. And one day they might have it, and oh my God, a month later, they'll look like they have Parkinson's or muscular sclerosis, and they'll have fatigue, and they won't be worth shit. See, one thing it didn't take me, the fatigue. It didn't take my mouth, and that's a bad thing. I got a big mouth that won't quit. But to tell you the truth, this is on radio right now, so hey, whoever wants to join me, man. Hey, Jane, would you like to hear the Stones or Montrose or something? See, I'm going over to Hell Yeah Radio, man. See, you know what? I'm in some serious pain right now, but music makes me happy. Hold on. Who's calling at this time now? Hello. Hey, Carmen, could you hold on one sec? Listen, you got to listen to I'm doing a live feed right now, but I want to tell you, can you get me to Dr. Sacone's today at 3:30? It's important. At 3 o'clock. Could you drop me off there and leave me? Oh. All right, there's no way you can drop me. All right, well, I got to find someone. I got to go, dude. I need this appointment or else I got to take a bus. All right. Okay, so let me go. All right. No, it's cool. All right, I'm on live right now on YouTube. I got to go. All right, I love you, bro. Okay, bye-bye. I will. Wow. I'll hobble on a bus if I have to. I'll crawl to get on it. I'll make it to the doctor, say. See, the problem with people, shit like that, they couldn't say, hey, man, I'll take a break. I'll take you over. Self-contractors, and then I'll finish up my job. That's what I would have done. Oh, well. So, I want you guys to have a great day. I've warned you. I told you I'll be back for one more feed, and that's the last feed I'm doing on this. Because after the lawyers take over, my mouth is shut. I'm going to move on over and let the lawyers take over. I'm putting a class action case with all the girls on this. See, people don't know one thing about me. My great uncle was the 63rd mayor of New York. Getting into Washington, D.C. is very easy for me. Isaac Varian. Go look it up if you think I'm kidding me. Kidding you. He has actually an oil painting of him in the Smithsonian Institution. Type in Google, 63rd mayor of New York City. See, my whole family owned a quarter of New York from 14th Street all the way up to Grant's Tomb. It was all dirt road then. My great-great-great-grandmother got sick. They were all into politics. Democrat, Republican, I don't worry about that. It's going to be the way it is. See, I don't hate presidencies. God-given people, 2 million Democrat, 2 million Republican. Whoever don't win or win, they want to kill each other. God-given people, they just broke the 10 Commandments. Hey, my name is Pauly D. You're part of my rockin' family. And thanks. And Jane, next time the hair would be like maybe red tint or dark, man. Dig that shit. I don't have to go to a beauty salon to dye my hair. I can be some different bitch. And now I'm a free man. Imagine that. Me and Lisa are just friends. Shit happens. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for joining, Pete. If you haven't watched this whole thing, please go back and review it. And I'll do you one more favor. The ones that came in here, if you want to know how I got sick, I'm going to put it right in there. And this is going to be the last link. I want you to click on this link and you'll find how I got sick. And let me make sure if it comes up. No, I can't. I'll leave. It'll show you about the gadolinium. And if you have a bad kidney, it don't leave you, man. You know how hard it is to get metal out of your body, especially 39 different types? I don't know how many I have, but the test result, well, it's up. Okay, Jane. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. And come over to Hell Yeah Radio, man. I'd like to see you. But I'll tell you, the people with the badass mouths and they think they're all that and they're nothing. See, I'll throw you out the backstage door and that's where you'll stay. You'll only be able to listen. My family got the thing to have any song played they want. Okay. Like I said, thanks for joining me. My name is Pauly D, and I am the voice behind Hell Yeah Radio. Hi, my name is Pauly D, and this is my rocket family. This is a station of the worldwide nation. It is the best radio station out there. You guys take care. Have a great weekend. Bless all your families. Okay. Have a great heart. You take care. Thank you, Jane. Now I got to go over to the radio station and reboot it again and save what I just recorded. Take care. Have a great night, kids.